justice and peace and equality.
All right, Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. And today we have from the National Council of Negro Women, Miss Brenda Winston. How you doing today, Miss Winston?
Hey, Andrell, it's good to be here with you in Game Changers Magazine. Let's go.
Hey, awesome. Now, I've seen your work across for years. Even when Game Changers was just starting, you have been phenomenally boots on the ground, doing what you're supposed to do. Now you're a part of the National Council of Negro Women. What is the National Council of Negro Women, and what impact are they making in the community?
Absolutely. The National Council of Negro Women was founded in 1935 by a renowned educator, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, who was also the founder of Bethune-Cookman University.
Okay.
Right. So in 1935, she founded NCNW, National Council of Negro Women, and we have grown. We're now 90 years old. So from 1935 to 2025, we're officially 90 years old. So we'll be celebrating our 90th anniversary this year, this December, and we're so excited on a national level.
Wow.
Locally.
Wow.
We have the Georgia State Coalition, which I am so proud to be the state secretary for the Georgia Coalition, where we champion 30 community and collegiate sections for NCNW throughout the state of Georgia, to include Savannah, Valdosta, Greater Atlanta, North Fulton, DeKalb, and of course, Henry Clayton section. We are all here, boots on the ground for NCNW and for our community.
Well, I was doing a little bit of research, and I saw how impactful you guys were in the Savannah area, the Henry County area, the Henry County, Clayton County area. You guys have a golf tournament coming up.
We sure do. We sure do. On Saturday, we'll be at Crystal Lake Golf Course.
Oh, wow.
And we'll be there for our 4th annual.
Okay.
Purple Tees and Pearls Golf Classic at Crystal Lake, and we're excited about it. So it's one of our biggest fundraisers.
Okay.
It allows us to do a lot of community programs as well as college scholarships.
They're doing some big work over there at Crystal Lake, hosting. Shout out to Crystal Lake. They're doing some phenomenal
shout out
work.
to Crystal Lake. Yes.
Working with the community, working with community organizations, fundraising, golfing fundraisers. You guys have been committed to that location, I believe, for the last 4 years.
For the last 4 years, and we're excited to be there and to be back at Crystal Lake. It's a great opportunity for us and to share the message of NCNW. But we are more than excited about our 30 sections throughout the state. So we will be convening, Andrell. We will be convening in a couple of weeks on August 22nd and 23rd. In the heart of Georgia. Macon.
Macon, man. Shout out to Macon.
We'll be convening in Macon for our state conference. We have this on a biannual basis.
Okay.
We'll be convening to do the business of NCNW internally, as well as a major service project. We will be tackling the period poverty epidemic.
Man, the period poverty epidemic.
Yes.
And we were just here with some of the representatives from Macon, Keep Macon Bill Beautiful, Mrs. Aisha Ellen.
Yes.
Doing a phenomenal job. And I see that right now we have organizations partnering together to kind of like empower communities through beautification and, cleanup and making sure that these communities that we live in represent, a high prosperity. What does that mean to the NCNW?
It means tremendously, right? Because the core 4 of NCNW stands on economic empowerment.
Wow.
We believe that if you empower the community through economics, you build a nation.
Yes.
So we are excited about empowering the community through that effort and offering communities the opportunity to not be ashamed of any issues with periods and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that the community has those in that type of stuff so they can be able to continue their day and be successful, right? Economic empowerment is at the heart of what we do. Health equity is at the heart of what we do. Good Health Wins, where we promote vaccine education.
Wow.
We promote education through STEM, understanding the power of girls in the STEM field, and we understand social justice. So that's the essence of NCNW, and we're proud to share that message throughout the state of Georgia, and most importantly, on August 22nd, in the heart of Georgia, Macon.
Man, that's phenomenal, because I know, like, dealing with working with community organizations like yourself, we go to school, Mary Bethune, we learn a lot about her. What inspired Mary Bethune to establish an organization that has lasted for 90 years?
Yes. It's so impressive because here she was. She had already founded Bethune College.
Wow.
Right? Because she founded that in 1905.
Okay.
And then 30 years later, she decided a women's group that built up of a coalition of all the women's groups.
Yes.
Now you have to understand, in 1935, there were several women's groups already established,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Several sororities established, and instead of them all meeting in silos,
Yes.
Dr. Bethune said, you know what? We can pull them all together.
Wow.
And form a coalition. So she founded NCNW with 22.
Okay.
Believe it or not, 22 Black women's organization way back in 1935. So
Yes.
today we have grown from 22 to 38.
Wow.
We have 38 Black women organizations under the umbrella of NCNW, all working together for the good of our community.
And don't forget our office the only office on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yes,
Come
the
on,
only building. And guess what, y'all?
African-American
It's paid for. It's
Wow.
fully paid for. So we're excited about that. We're excited about NCNW and what we do and what we stand for.
Okay. Okay. Now tell us, how do women get involved? How do you become a part of an organization like this? I know it's a standard. I know that you have to follow some type of criteria.
That's
but
right.
how can a woman who's interested in getting involved in her community join the NCNW?
Well, the great thing about NCNW is, guess what, y'all? You don't have to have a degree.
Wow.
Yes, we love college-educated women. We have women with PhDs, women with masters and bachelors, but we also have dynamic women with high school diplomas.
Correct.
So we are excited about the variety of NCNW, right, and what it allows for all of us to do. All we ask is that you're in good standing in your community, right?
Okay, yes.
That you're willing to give back.
Wow.
That you understand the importance of service.
Yes.
Service being the price.
Yes.
For what we pay to live here, right?
Yes.
So once we understand that, then you too can be an NCNW member. And you can just simply go to our website,
Okay.
NCNW Georgia,
Okay.
and you can see all of our sections and how to get in touch with all of our sections throughout the state, from Valdosta to North Fulton, throughout the state of Georgia.
Now, let me ask you this, because I know like it's hard to make power moves in the rural, progressive Georgia area compared to the Atlanta area. You know, the economic development is a little different. What made you guys choose like hubs like Savannah, Valdosta, you know, to empower those women and bring what you guys are doing in Atlanta down in rural, progressive Georgia? How did that happen?
Well, we were excited to do that because we have a section at Mercer University in Macon.
Okay.
And so those collegiate ladies there are excited about us coming.
Yes.
And they want us to bring the progressive vision of NCNW to Macon.
Okay.
And we will also be having an interest group
Yes,
in
yes.
Macon. So we're gonna meet with some ladies on the 21st
Okay.
of August in Macon to talk to women who want to be NCNW members there as well. We want people to know that you can be empowered, right?
Yes, yes.
Individually. You can do good work individually, but think of the great work you can do
Yes.
collectively.
Man.
So if we work collectively, think of the strides we can make.
Yes.
Remember, y'all, no one is coming to save us. The Calvary is us.
Man.
So we've got to get together so we can build on what we have, build a solid foundation
Okay.
to grow and develop and pull someone as we grow. As we
Yes.
climb, let's pull someone else up. That's the basic message of NCNW.
That's the basic. Okay. All right. Now, let me ask you this, because I know you guys have a project coming up on August 21st. I believe it was August 21st to the 23rd. All right. Now, what are some of the things that you guys do in the community when, you know, specifically in the Henry County, Clayton County setting? Because that's the part I'm familiar with. I just got educated that you guys were statewide, nationwide, pretty much. But what are some of the things you guys are doing in the community, kind of like to help a community thrive, so that these other communities statewide can jump on board?
Well, what we do, we get involved in political forums. We get involved with a lot of voter registration. We get involved, of course, with our golf tournament and other fundraisers to raise money for those programs, right? We provide scholarships to students pursuing STEM careers. Even in STEM technical school, you don't have to be going to college to get a scholarship from NCNW, right?
Absolutely.
If you're pursuing a technical career, that's just as important. We do a lot of work with economic empowerment, economic forums, forums,
Okay.
financial forums. We do a lot of work with Good Health Wins,
Wow.
where we promote vaccine education, making sure we break the stigma of
Yes.
vaccine hesitancy in our community. So we do quite a bit of work in that area and quite a bit of work in social justice.
Okay.
We too follow all the stuff that's happening in DC.
Yes.
All the stuff that's happening locally.
Yes.
And we want to let everyone understand that all politics is local.
Yes.
So
it
understand your local dynamics first.
is. Yes.
And then you start to reach up to the larger group of the federal level. But we are staying close to everything that's happening locally
Okay.
and nationally, and we bringing that information to the people. We believe power is in
Okay.
education.
Yes.
And we want to share that education with the community. And we do that through forums, through webinars, through outreach, and through various means. And when we convene in Macon,
Okay.
it's to do the work of our state body, right? We will be electing new officers for the state. We will be passing information for our bylaws, and we will be sharing information on the reports of all the committees have done. We
Okay.
will also have a public meeting on Friday where we will invite local elected officials from Macon
Okay.
to come and speak with us, share information with us, and then we will also make our presentation
Yes.
of our
Okay.
period products to a local shelter in Macon to make sure that everyone has the needs that basic needs
Yes,
that
yes.
many of us take for granted. We want to
Yes.
make sure every community in Macon has that.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. We're gonna have to go to a commercial break, but we're gonna talk about NCNW Macon, Georgia, August 21st to the 23rd, impacting the community. You guys stay tuned. Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. Ease up.
When it comes to your health or the care of a loved one, nothing matters more than trust, compassion, and comfort right at home. At Baylor Home Health Care Services, LLC, we bring professional, personalized care to the heart of rural Georgia. Our skilled team is dedicated to treating every client with dignity, respect, and the attention they deserve. Whether you're recovering from surgery, managing a chronic condition, or simply support day to day, we're here for you. With tailored programming, confidential care, and flexible scheduling, Baylor makes your well-being our top priority. We offer nursing services, personal support, and companion sitter services because at Baylor, your home is our care setting. Call us today at 478-501-9253. That's 478-501-9253, or visit BaylorHomeHealthCareServices.com. We accept various insurances, including Georgia Medicaid. Discover care that feels like family. Did you know 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer? And studies show men die faster from breast cancer due to late detection. At Breast Are Us, we're changing the game with safe, painless, and radiation-free ultrasound screenings for both men and women. Our ultrasound screenings are quick, 15 minutes or less, with no compression, no pain, and implant-safe technology. Our scans help detect breast cancer earlier, especially in women with dense breast tissue, where traditional mammograms can miss. Ultrasound increases cancer detection from 47% to 97%. Why wait? Take advantage of this special, only $249. Early detection could save your life or the life of someone you love. Call us today at 478-258-3431 or visit breastarus.com. Breast Are Us, protecting lives through early detection.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. And we're back with Ms. Brenda Winston of the National Council of Negro Women, celebrating
90th anniversary, as well as our state conference in the heart of Georgia, Macon.
Awesome, Macon,
Yay!
Georgia. Shout out to Macon, Georgia, man.
I
We've been doing a lot
know.
of
Shout
work
out to
out there.
Macon.
Yes.
Yes.
And tell us about what's happening at the in Macon on August 21st through the 23rd. What will people like? Is it open to the public, or is it just for board members or people who are part of the council? Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, what can you expect in Macon? Well, on Thursday, the 21st,
Okay.
we're going to have an interest group meeting with ladies who are interested in NCNW.
Okay.
So that's open to all women.
Yes.
Who are interested in joining NCNW, being a part, learning more, hearing about conversations. So that will be on Thursday.
Okay.
On Friday, we're going to have a public meeting.
Wow.
That too is open to the public.
Okay.
All people throughout throughout Macon can come. We'll have seats for you. You'll get to hear speeches, hear from everyone throughout Macon, hear from us, as well as we will be giving out our service project to the period poverty, homeless shelter on period poverty. That will be done on Friday. So Friday is public. We'll also have a mixer, fun times with our members, as well as people from the public coming in and hearing about who we are, what we do. And then on Saturday, that's the business meeting. That's going to be the convening of the 300 NCNW members, and that's just for NCNW on Saturday. Well, we'll be hearing from a guest speaker, Ms. Janine Abrams McLean of Faircount. She'll be our guest speaker for our luncheon. And then we will have some workshops on mental health. We will have workshops on democracy unapologetic. We'll have a workshop for our collegiates, and we will have a workshop on economic empowerment. So those will be our 4 workshops, in addition to voting on our bylaws and electing of new officers. So we're excited about the weekend in Macon.
Oh man, it sounds like big things happening in Macon. Very interactive. Now, are vendors welcome?
You know, we are looking at vendors for that area as well. It's going to be at the Macon Coliseum. Right there that's attached to the Marriott. So we are entertaining vendors. We have quite a bit of vendors already lined up, and it's various vendors. You know, vendors from selling clothing to selling perfumes and Mary Kay, various items. So we're going to have various vendors there as well, and we're excited about them coming also.
Now, tell us why mental health is important to the NCNW, and some of the reasons why you guys focus on mental health. Because I heard you mention mental health, and that's something that's happening nationwide, worldwide, where mental health is kind of being thrown to the side. Tell us why that's important.
You know, mental health for us is very, very important, because we believe if you don't take care of yourself first, you can't do anything for anybody, right? You can't keep pouring out of an empty cup. So we want to make sure our members are at 100%. Right? And to do that is to take care of yourself. So self-care is important for us. We promote that every day. But mental health for our community means that we explain to our community there should no longer be hesitancy with speaking to somebody. Speaking to somebody about what you're going through. Sharing information is very important as well, So all of those things we want to share with the community. We want to make sure our members, as well as the greater community, understand that in our Black community, it's okay to go to church. It's okay to pray about it. It's okay to talk to pastor about it. But if that does not work, if that does not solve it for you, right? You may need to seek other assistance, other help, talking with other people, being in a group of people who may have experienced the same things that you have, talking to an expert about it. We want to dismantle all of the hesitancies that come in our community about mental health. We as Black folks, we're strong. Yes, we're resilient. But yes, we too, like everyone else, we need help. We need support, right? And how can you get support? If you must first start talking about it. So we want to erase the stigma, allow people to freely speak about it, share their outcomes, share their situations, share what they're going through, so that they can get the support and the help that they need.
Man, that's awesome. It sounds like the National Council of Negro Women is doing phenomenal things, has a phenomenal program set up. Ms. Teresa...
Teresa Sims Carrington, I'm speaking here on behalf of her. She's, of course, our state president, and we're so happy to have her. Our first vice president is Ms. Janine Patterson, and so we are here making sure that people understand that we have a complete layout of who we are as an organization with a foundation that's built solid and prepared to meet the needs of the community. But our state president is Miss Sister Teresa Sims Carrington. She's out of our North Fulton section. And a proud member of that section and a proud legacy life a member of NCNW.
Man, that's huge. What's next? What's next for NCNW? I know you guys have something coming up in December, celebrating 9 years. What's next after August 21st?
After August 21st, we're going to get ready for preparation for our national convention, which will be in D.C., where we will join with other NCNW members and affiliate members to celebrate the 90th anniversary of the National Council of Negro Women. So we're excited to do that with all of our members. That's probably going to be maybe 5,000 plus members there convening to share in the historic message of NCNW. Another thing that NCNW wants to promote is our historical data.
Okay.
How important it is to save that. How important it is to cherish that.
Yes.
If you know where you come from, then you can solidly move forward to the future. So we want to make sure that our historical data is secured, is saved, and is shared with the next generation.
Man, that is awesome, because saving historical data is very important, because stories can get misconvaluated, all kind of things intervene if we don't document properly. And that's why we at Game Changers, we pride ourselves on documenting the conscience of the culture, the pulse of the community, making sure the community thrives. Now tell us where we can find out more about NCNW online, how we can follow you guys and support you guys.
You can certainly follow us on Facebook. We're on NCNW Georgia on Facebook, and we're GeorgiaNCNW.org. You can go to our website, get information on us. And of course, on a national level, it's just ncnw.org nationally.
NCNW.org. Okay. And if people want to get involved in the golf tournament, how can they get involved with it?
If you want to get involved in our golf tournament, go to Henry Clayton NCNW, and you can get more information of our golf tournament happening this Saturday at Crystal Lake Golf and Country Club.
Man, that's awesome. We want to thank you, Ms. Brenda Winston, for taking the time out of your busy schedule, sharing what's happening with NCNW. We look forward to, I think we're going to come down and just check everything out, what's happening in Macon. We definitely have partners in Macon. Shout out to Village Talks in Macon, LJ Malone, and Tia. They are doing good things out down there, and shout out to all of our partners in the rural progressive Georgia area that help connect community from Atlanta to Macon.
Awesome.
So we want to thank you for coming on. Anything else you would like to share with our audience before you go?
Well, we want to invite you, Andrell, to come on down to Macon, be with us for our Thursday and Friday event. We would love to have you. Looking forward to seeing you.
Awesome.
And we're looking forward to seeing all of Macon at the Coliseum on August 21st, 22nd, and the 23rd. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation.
Justice and peace.